Morning. Thank you so much for tuning in to Carib Spice. I really appreciate your support. I'm in my classroom this morning. It is February 1st. It's another month. It's a new month to kind of refresh, renew, and rejuvenate, all right? I wanted to make this video to touch base with you. I know some of you probably fell short of your goals. It happens year in and year out. And I just feel like making a little bit of motivational type video. No weightlifting, just talking to you guys a little bit about what keeps me motivated. February is such a great month. It's not my birth month, and it's not because of Valentine's either. It's not even my anniversary month. First of all, my country, Grenada, celebrates independence in February 7th to be exact. And my dad was also born in February. My husband was born in February. My sister was born in February. I mentioned Valentine's if you're into that kind of thing. It's also Black History Month. It's Library Lovers Month. I'm excited because I get to, get new books and just read. And I'm an avid reader and I really enjoy that. And I'll probably join a couple of book clubs this month just to kind of celebrate Library Lovers Month. It is the shortest month of the year as well. What else is there about February? We're a month away from spring break, so being a teacher, I'm looking forward to that. If you're into the Super Bowl, I think it's a month for that. Tax season is in full swing. Spring break is almost here. If I did not mention that, I did not remember. It's National Pancake Month if you're into pancakes. Groundhog Day will be this month. Mardi Gras in New Orleans. It's the Chinese New Year starts in February, and the Winter Olympics, I really enjoy looking at that as well. All starts this month, and I'm sure there are tons of things out there that I did not mention, but regardless, February is a great month because there's so many things going on regionally and internationally. Regardless, where are you with your fitness and health goals? Some of you on January 1st, you made these resolutions to start living a healthier and fit lifestyle. And you probably pushed through really hard for the first couple of weeks and then slowly started dwindling. And some of you probably not. You're still pushing on, you're still grinding, and more power to you. And that is very admirable, and that is what we want. The purpose of making this video is to talk to those of you who are starting to slack off and you're not holding yourself accountable. A question that I get not so often because people kind of know my personality. I am just motivated by my own goals. And that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about this morning. What keeps me motivated and how do you keep yourself motivated? Honestly, guys, there is no clear-cut answer. I always believe in intrinsic motivation. I can make so many videos. I can give so many of these little talks. I can put up pictures with my physique. I can invite people to my channel. I can do all these things, but if you're not motivated from within, none of this matters. None of what I'm doing matters, and none of what you're looking at, the other videos and all that stuff, none of that would matter. To get to where you want to go, okay, you have to accept the fact that something has to change, and a lot of people struggle with that idea. And ultimately, they struggle with making the changes to get from point A to point B. You start hearing, oh, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can cut that out of my diet. Oh, I don't want to go to the gym because people are looking at me and I don't really like when people look at me. And the excuses go on and on and on. Honestly, we all started off from somewhere. All of the fantastic people, when I say fantastic in terms of their physique, and I'm not even talking about myself out there, had to put in the work, but they also had to start from somewhere. And a lot of people do not get that. Everyone starts from somewhere, but the people who eventually get there are the ones who are most consistent. They did not care about the opinions of others, and they literally made the lifestyle change to get there. The one thing I can tell you in order to remain motivated is that you have to do something proactively to stay there, to stay motivated, and to get to your goal. And I always believe, you always hear that Fitness and health, fitness especially, you know, the exercise and the workout part is like a turtle race. A turtle race, turtles take forever. They take forever to get from point A to point B, but really and truly, that is what the physical part of wellness is about. It will take your time to get from point A to point B. A lot of you start off with these lofty goals that, oh, you're going to get this result in such and such time, and you're not being very realistic. And when you do not see the results, you start doubting yourself, you start doubting the process, and eventually you give in and you give up, and then you start echoing, oh, I tried everything and things didn't work. Well, you haven't even given yourself enough time. The sort of change you want to see, especially if you have a lot of changes to go through, you know, you have to give yourself months, sometimes a year or more than a year to see that kind of change, but the change will come. And I feel like a lot of us just want things so fast. We live in a society where everything is right in reach and everything is ready and available. But with fitness and health, it's really a process. It truly takes time to get there. But in order to get there, you have to do something every day to get you closer to your goals. It's kind of like, you know, if you want a house or if you want a car, okay, you probably have to work, save money, make adjustments with your budget, whatever. But these are, you know, these steps are steps that you would take to get you to that point, to get you that house or getting you that car. All right. It's no different for health and fitness. You know, on the daily, you might have to cut out certain things from your diet, you know, and I don't believe in that excuse of, oh, I don't think I can do without this and I don't think I can do without that. You know, it's the little things that really matter. The little things really do matter. So make healthier choices on the daily. If you have a workout scheduled in for the day, do not skip your workout and say, oh, I'm going to catch on another time. Okay, you're already setting yourself back mentally. So obviously, physically, you're also going to set yourself back in your goals. Also, something that might be helpful is taking a class outside of you know, the gym life. When I was actually bulking, I was taking a pole class, and that was to help me with my flexibility, and it was such a great class. It was so much fun, and I just enjoyed doing that. So I didn't just weight lift, I actually did other stuff that I liked. And then now that I'm cutting, I am going back into dance class from time to time. So always find something that you enjoy, and make things work for you. Because you want to lose weight, that doesn't mean you only have to stick to one program. Do something else. Join a boxing club or a boxing class. I don't know, I'm just giving you random suggestions. Get into a dance class, a Zumba. That doesn't mean you're substituting what you're supposed to do with that thing, that other hobby. It means that you're just adding on something to, I guess, spice it up a little bit, okay? Dance. Join a biking club. I don't know. There's so many things out there that you can do to help reinforce your goals and make things a little bit more enjoyable, the process a little bit more enjoyable. And when you add in all these other physically engaging activities, you're only going to reap the rewards, the benefits out of it. Something that might be helpful as well is to surround yourself with people who are like-minded. I don't know about you guys, but when I started this journey, not everyone was on the same page with me. A lot of people were still concerned about, why am I doing this? What am I trying to prove? Who am I doing it for? And I finally got to a place where I decided, you know what? I'm just going to shut out all of the negativity. So yes, some of my friendships changed, and that's okay. I just got to a point where I realized I do not need that. What works for me might not work for you. I don't have to explain myself to anyone. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. If you know what your goals are and you know what you need to do to get there, understand that not everyone will try to, or not everyone will understand you, much less be on the same page with you. You know, people call my bodybuilding lifestyle obsessive because I'm in the gym every so often. But what they do not see is that I'm in the gym working different muscle groups on the daily. So you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. you know, sometimes when all the negativity comes, that kind of shuts you down. And for a while there at the beginning, it kind of got to me, I'll be honest, because, you know, these comments were also coming from some of my family members, okay? And I realized, you know, if that is going to affect me mentally, it's also going to affect me physically. So I separated myself from the negativity and I did what I was supposed to do. And here I am. And the journey is still ongoing. It's a never-ending journey. That is why it's called a lifestyle. If you're working towards health and fitness, it's a lifestyle change. You do not just do these little adjustments and changes for just one moment in your life. You do it for a lifetime. It's a lifestyle change. That is why it's called a lifestyle. All right. So surround yourself with like-minded people because they'll understand you for one, and they'll also push you, and you'll just feel comfortable with the changes that you're going through, and you'll be surrounded by a group of people who actually appreciate your results. And then something else that I do, guys, it's really, you know, I plan what I'm going to do every night or the week. At the beginning of the week, I plan out what my workout schedule is going to look like, you know, for that week. I teach, so I have to consider all of the faculty meetings that I have to go to, all of the training sessions that I have to go to, my tutorial sessions, and other things that I have to get done. So I do plan my workouts. Now, I work out in the morning and I also work out in the evening on my long days. And that has been working really well. In the morning, I go to the gym, I get some cardio done because I'm cutting. And, you know, I come to work and I feel so refreshed and so revived. And I'm just able to own the day. You know what I mean? It's just a really good feeling when you get your workout done in the morning. Also, I literally plan out what I'm going to wear. Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, you know, on leg days, I have to wear certain things because of the movements that I'm going to do. I don't like things restricting me at all. So that is why in most of my leg videos, you see me with either really long tights or really short tights. It's just a thing with me. But I have to plan out what I'm going to do, what I'm going to wear, plan out the shoes I'm going to wear. Because if I'm doing squats and heavy reps and so on, and, you know, I need to wear a certain shoe. So it's not so much about the fashion, but it's just more about what would help me or not restrict me from executing the exercise. But the point is that I do plan out what I'm going to do and what I'm going to wear. And that keeps me motivated. And on the subject of what I'm going to wear, I also find that if I invest in my health, like if I buy new gym wear or a new bottle or I get a new piece of equipment, I get really excited about that, much more than I would from probably if I went to get my nails done or something like that. Okay, but that is just me, and that's just a personal thing. But at the end of the day, guys, it doesn't matter how many motivational videos you look at. It doesn't matter what people say to you. If you do not have that intrinsic motivation, if you do not want it as badly as you say you want it, you're never going to have it. No one can make you do what you're supposed to do. It always comes back to you. I know a lot of people, they go to the gym, they work with a trainer, and they go really hard and they enjoy the session, and for the rest of the week, they fall apart because they're not disciplined enough to keep up with that program. And then ultimately what happens? Your entire program fails. Then do you blame the trainer or do you blame yourself? So motivation really comes from within. If you have to remind yourself consistently every day why you started, then do that. If you need to change your wardrobe, then do that. If you need to relearn how to calculate your macros or relearn about nutrition content, then do that. Do what you need to do to get things done on the daily. The small steps will get you to your bigger goals. And honestly, that's all that I have, guys. I really appreciate your time. I hope this video helps you somewhat. But you need to get off your butt and go get what you want. Bye.